Boys, this is gonna be a great video. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Wayne Clark. I'm gonna take a drink. It's really hot as fuck outside. I had to carry a heavy ass box from the dumpster that I went to all the way to the house. Now, how heavy is this box, you might be asking? Well, I'll let you determine that shit for yourself, because I'm gonna show you some shit you are not gonna believe. Let's go! So, first things first, I didn't really find the cooler while dumpster diving. I found it elsewhere, but I brought it with me because it's great for transport. Now, what's in this cooler, you might be asking? Well, I will show you. A cooler for a PC, or anything really, like maybe Xbox or PlayStation, I'm not real sure. Another cooler, an even bigger cooler than that. I'm pretty sure this is for like PC. I'm not really sure how big fans can get on the 360 and PS3. But I also found like 3 more of the black one. Don't fall. So yeah, you want some fans? Like, I got fans aplenty, you know, for like whatever. Now that's good, right? You know, that's pretty cool. But nothing compares to what's in the box. I actually had this thing dripping on my shoulder because I didn't want to carry that, you know, with the box and all that good shit. Okay, so here's how I did it. Also, there are some things that I also found that I'm not going to show, but I'll tell you. I found a Logitech CD thing, so if I ever have that particular webcam, I can install it on a computer, and all the drivers and whatever. Basically learn how to use it, even though I know how to use it. I also found Ethernet cables, phone cables that you connect to your wall that allow your phone to do stuff, and yeah. So I found those. I found some other things. I found Wreck-It Ralph on Blu-ray, but you know, these things are not good. You know, they're not important right now, and they're good, yeah, but they're not important as the main event. Now you might be wondering, what is this main event we're talking about? You will find out. Holy fuck! So we're gonna start out with something just minor, right? DOTA 2. I think it's like a keyboard cover. It's too big to be a mouse pad, but I think it's a keyboard pad. Like, you put your keyboard on it and you can play with your keyboard more comfortable. The game is made by Valve, apparently. I didn't even realize this until I picked it up and found it. It's made by Valve, the same people that made Team Fortress, you know, the Team Fortress series, the Left 4 Dead series, a lot of, and also Half-Life as well, I believe, and a lot of other awesome games that you should check out if you haven't already. Not sponsored by Valve, but I wish I was, because they're fucking awesome. Let's see, what else I want to show? Okay, I found a T-Flight Stick X. That's a manual on how to really use it, I guess. This is a weird fucking design. Like, you stick it into your PC and PS3. It's basically a fucking USB selector. You can just like flip a switch, I guess. It's like PC, or you can work it on PS3. And my hand is shaking because I've been holding the box a lot, and I think I kind of lost a little bit of feeling in my arm because I'm carrying a heavy ass box all the way. Blah blah blah. It has a lot of stuff, but it looks really weird. I guess used for like flight controls. If you're playing an airplane kind of game, or a video game that has airplanes in it, maybe, and you're controlling one of those. I'm not sure. And that's what I get from T-Flight Stick X. You know, before we continue, the weird thing is, I don't know, why is everything X? I know it makes it sound a little bit cooler, but goddamn, I mean, everything is X. Back when 2000 was a thing, it was Generation X. I think. Oh, we were millennials, but I mean, goddamn, everything was X. And I'm like, I get it. It might make it sound a little bit cooler, but does it really? I mean, does X make it? I mean, just that letter alone. Like what? You're telling me this isn't the T-Flight Stick Y? I guess maybe it's the, X-axis? Because there's an X-axis and a Y-axis, and I don't fucking know what I'm talking about anymore. I never do. But, the T-Flight Stick X. I mean, the X, it's weird. So, we're also going to continue with some PS Vita AR play cards. They're still in the package, too. Which I find interesting, because you're kind of noticing a theme here. Fans for a game system, or PC, which is also a game system in a way. Fans / coolers. Playing card or AR play cards for the PS Vita. Flight Stick X for PC and PS3. DOTA 2 keyboard thingy. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a fucking thing because I have no idea. And we're going to get further into this weirdness. We had a thing for PC, PS3. We had fans for like maybe the 360 and PS3 and PC. But we also now have a weird. I have another fucking Wii remote now. But wait, there's more. If you order now, you get pants. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, yeah, got a Wii remote and, a classic controller for the Wii. So now, I can basically play fucking anything. If there is a thing that is, classic controller only for the Wii, now I have it. And apparently, I didn't even notice, but it has to work somehow. This part is basically a nunchuck. You stick it into the hole, like you're sticking a dick into a pussy, and then you can play this thing. So there's that. So I can basically now play anything now with this. I'll just plug this thing into another Wii remote that I have because I don't care. I'm probably not gonna be using this one. I might, but I might not. A Wii remote is the Wii remote. Yeah, a cat is a cat, a dog is a dog, and a Wii remote is a fucking Wii remote. Glad we got that established. And speaking of Wii, I got a Wii U thing. A Wii U, something that you connect, I guess, to your Wii U that allows you to play GameCube controllers. Utilize the GameCube controllers, I believe. Actually, let me see. I'm going to take a look. So I have a GameCube controller plug-in. Ow! Okay, my side hurts now. Just a little, hold on. I'm just going to... Oh my god, everything's like... God damn, I fuck everything up. Hold on. Okay, so I tried it out. Yes, it does work for the GameCube controllers. So there's that. And I should really move things because everything is not going well. I need to find somewhere else to put these things because, I mean, for fuck's sake, I am losing my fucking shit. Quite literally. Okay, what else did I find? Let's go with the 360 controller. This is a wireless one, as seen by the back. Now, if you can't really see, it's a pink battery cover. This is the better than the overall controller itself, I think. I mean, a pink battery cover. Yeah, figure out. There we go. There it goes. Was there any batteries in here? No, but I think it's a rechargeable one. I think. It could be. But it's a fucking awesome one because it's pink. Pink is the best color for any. It doesn't turn on. Nah, it's probably dead. I have to find some sort of rechargeable thing for it. Up next, we have, I guess, something for the Wii. Maybe the Wii U. I don't know. Because this doesn't look like the fucking Wii. If this thing plugs in to like the wall or wherever you put it in your, I guess, your game system, and this thing says Nintendo on it, so this makes me think it's for like the Wii or Wii U. It's the color of the Wii. Everything that the Wii has, you plug it in, but it's got a small thing. So I'm guessing this might fit in the Wii. I don't know. I'm gonna test it out. Actually, no, I'm not, because that doesn't work on the Wii. Looking at it, it doesn't. Maybe fit the fucking sensor bar, but this isn't the sensor bar, I don't think. The sensor bar, I think, is the same as the Wii. I'm not sure. I don't own a Wii U. I don't plan on owning one anytime soon. I mean, I might, maybe, but I gotta have, like, I gotta have money to do that. So, why don't I just go dumpster diving and hope that next week I can find one? Because, as you will see later on, I found the best shit anybody could find dumpster diving. Well, not really. I mean, if this isn't your sort of thing, or even if it is, you can find a better thing. I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to wait until the end. That's how I know you people are watching. So in here, I found. I mean, I had to put some things in here. I didn't actually find them in this tin. But I actually ended up finding a Danish butterscotch or butter cookies tin. Now, what's in the tin, you might be asking? Go on, ask. I'll answer it. Discs! Now, what kind of discs are these? Take a guess. Let me give you a hint. It has something to do with everything that I've done so far in this video. Think about it. PS3, PC stuff, Wii U stuff, Nintendo Wii stuff. Think. Fuck it, you don't have to guess. But the first thing isn't video game related, actually. The Lords of Salem is a DVD kind of thing. Did I... Oh. We got... Or I got... God of War Ascension for the PS3. Now, some of these things I actually really do hope actually work. I mean, I think they're a little dirty, but they look decent, I guess. A game that I probably might not play except to test out. NBA 2K11 for the 360. Gears of War 2, which I had no fucking idea was made by Epic Games. The same people that brought you Fortnite. So they're a fucking master at making video games, apparently. You know, Gears of War 2. This one needs to be definitely cleaned. Modern Warfare 3. Oh, I fucking love that game, by the way. And I think this is a PC game. Because this is Diablo 2, the expansion set. And I think you gotta have the actual Diablo 2. I mean, I'll probably fucking pirate Diablo 2. And it's just like, put this in the thing, I don't know. But I'm getting the expansion set, you know, for free. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the 360. Dirt 3 for the 360. And Logitech G930 version 1.00.358. So if any sort of Logitech camera comes by me, you know, if I find it either dumpster diving or if I actually buy it myself, or if, you know, anyway, if I obtain this particular model, the G930, I think I will have the installation disc. Because this says Microsoft Windows XP, Vista, and 7. This was before Windows 8 and Windows 10, guys and gals. This is before all that. Now, I'm not done with all the video games. Oh, ho, ho, no, I'm not. For we have more power in the game selection. I am not going to put that there first. Actually, am I? I'm gonna clean that. I'm gonna fucking clean that game, by the way. Alright, so I'll set the games down where they're not. You know, because some of these games, they definitely need to be clean. You know, the discs and the cases in itself need to be cleaned before I put them anywhere on my fucking shelf. Then again, I stored a really fucking dirty NES on my shelf, so there's that. First one we're looking at is Black Ops on 360. It's got the manual, but it doesn't have the game, which is sad because I actually kind of like Black Ops 1 better than Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2, but Black Ops is blah. You know, I mean, it's good. It's a classic. It's got zombies, you know, Kino der Toten, 5, and all that good shit, as well as the World at War classics that started it all. But instead, that's not in there. I've also got it on the PS3 as a downloadable thing, so there's that. Xbox 360, we have Forza Motorsport 3, the third Forza Motorsport game in the list. And it has both discs, the play disc and the content installed disc, which I believe is like DLC, I think that's what it means. They could have just fucking said DLC. If that's what it is. But if it's not, then oh well. Midnight Club 3, the DUB Edition Remix. And if you don't know what Midnight Club is, from what I'm seeing based on the cover, it looks either to be a racing game or a GTA wannabe. But because of that, reason why I say this, it's made by Rockstar Games, the same people that brought you GTA and all that good shit. It's not in the case, sadly, but oh well. If I ever come across the game, there we go. This one definitely needs to be cleaned. Oh, yeah. Oh, god damn. DJ Hero for the PS3. What the fuck was that sound? I don't know. But it's in there. It's in there. Oh. Ow. So the next game we have is Gears of War 3. Yeah, Gears of War 3. I have Gears of War 2, but not Gears of War 3. I can put the Gears of War 2 game in the Gears of War 3 box. I know a lot of you people are going to be pissed off. Be like, that's not Gears of War 3, you idiot. It's Gears of War 2. Why are you putting it in the Gears of War 3 box? Why the fuck not? Why don't you shut the fuck up and let me do what I want with these games? Put whatever game I want in whatever case. Okay? This is my collection now. But yeah, I think someone, you know, just had this collection of video games and accessories for the video games. And I'm going to show you something even better than all these combined. Assuming all goes well with the thing. But I think someone had all these games and stuff, and they were one of two things. One, they either donated these games to whatever, like they were going to have these at a yard sale for Rayco, which is the racing something or other. Basically, they do yard sales around here at the park, so I mean, they probably took a look at these games and be like, nope, they just toss them in the fucking dumpster. And whatever. Either that, which I think is the most likely reason, or someone just decided to drop off their collection and put them in a dumpster themselves. The person that had these games before they put them in a dumpster, they put them in a dumpster, and then I'm like, okay, I'm totally going for it. And okay, so I wasn't actually going to get in the dumpster, but I saw a game case, which is usually a good sign, for me anyway. If I see a game case, I'm bringing it with me, even if that's the only thing I find, because you don't know. It could be a game case with a game inside, or it could not, and there very well could be more games. In this case, there was. So I had to get in a dumpster because all these games and accessories for video games and systems, like, you know, the classic controller for the Wii U thing, video games, video game boxes, a controller for the 360. I mean, all these things. Are you telling me that you wouldn't go in the dumpster as well? Are you telling me? Would you or would you not? If you saw all these beautiful treasures and you think there would be more like I did, would you go in there? I did. And guess what all I found? Ha. I mean, okay, so I know, you don't really have much of a place to go for these things, but if you're wanting to donate your games somewhere, or if you want people to take your games, you buy them or whatever from you, do not bring them to Reiko. Don't bring them to Goodwill or anything like that if you're in this area. Or if you live anywhere that has a Goodwill close to you, don't bring your video games to Goodwill. Don't bring your video games to any sort of place that's like Goodwill. Any sort of thrift shop or anything. Because this always happens. Every fucking time. You donate your video game collection that you spent a lot of money on, all your nostalgia basically, and you donate them to whoever, like Reiko or whatever, and then 2 seconds later, kabam, they're in the fucking dumpster. And then you have someone like me who comes along that goes dumpster diving, sees 1 or 2 game cases, gets in a dumpster, and finds all this beautiful stuff that you could have just as easily donated them to me. And that's another thing. If you're gonna donate video games, and if you're in the area that I am, if you're gonna donate your video games, donate them to me. I collect video games. It doesn't matter what platform. It doesn't matter what, genre. It doesn't matter if they have a disc, if they have a case or not. It doesn't matter. I will still take your games. I will collect them, and I will play them. And if I don't have the system for these games, once I buy the system or find it dumpster diving or whatever, I'm going to test them out. I'm going to play them. I mean, think about it. Why do you think I got all these GameCube games right here? Why do you think I got a lot of Wii games and a lot of other games? It's because I'm a collector. So like I said before, if you are in this area and if you want to donate your video games, donate them to me. I will collect these games forever, pretty much. I'm not going to throw them away. I'm not going to get rid of them. I will keep them. Because if I wasn't a game collector, do you think I would go dumpster diving for, video games if I see them? Do you think I would have brought these games home with me? No. I mean, if I did, I'd do it for profit. I'd be like, yeah, I'm selling these games. I'm not playing them. I'm not keeping them. I'm selling them. But I'm not. I'm bringing these games home to collect because I know people around here. They're gonna just throw them away, and I have to be lucky and be like, oh, sweet, video games in the dumpster. And it sucks that I have to basically keep telling people this, and they don't listen. I mean, if you have a friend or a family member that collects video games, or just a random person on the street that collects video games, just give it to them. You have a better shot at them keeping the games than going to somewhere like Goodwill or anything like that. I mean, I'm not really trying to bash Goodwill. I know that in other stuff, their stores, because I know that they get a lot of inventory and some things they just can't really fucking either take because they don't have the license for it, or they do, but there's not enough room in the place to, store them. But even so, I mean, most of what I've seen at thrift shops and people like at Reiko, they're old people. They're fucking old people that don't know a damn thing about video games. And so they see something that is for the Wii, the 360, the PS3, and they're like, this video game, what's this doohickey? Video games are bad. Throw them in the dumpster. And then the trash people come, they basically take the games and put them in the fucking trash. The trash compactor thing. And there you go. You wasted fucking video games that someone just fucking donated. Because they think that these video games will go great for someone else's collection. Well, if you're donating games anyway, like I said, bring your games to me. Because I am not these people. I will not fucking destroy these games. I will not throw them away. I will keep them. So also enough of that, just kind of that little tiny rant about whatever. Again, I'm not really trying to bash these people, but I mean, goddamn, be smart about this. If you can't accept this particular thing, like if you can't accept these games, you either don't have the inventory space or you don't have the license to do so. Just tell the people, oh, I'm sorry, we can't accept this, go somewhere else, or take them, but bring them elsewhere. Like, take them to another thrift shop, or take them, because there's a place in Pomeroy that might accept these games. You know, there's a video game shop, retro video game shop. Now, again, I don't really want to bash these people, but I mean, they may not be as good as other retro game stores, but I mean, you got a better shot of, you can make a little bit of profit too. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna donate these games or whatever. Yeah, but I mean, while you're at it, might as well make a little bit of profit. You're going to a retro game store anyway. So just food for thought. Anywhere but thrift stores, basically. So here we also have SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Xbox 360 edition. I don't like these kind of games. I fucking hate sports games. But I'll play them because, I mean, they're video games. And not only that, but just to test them out. And so, I swear, some of these games I have so many sports games, I might just fucking, just like, whatever. And you got something for a lot of WWE, blah, 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 blah. Cheat codes. So I guess you have cheat codes back in 2011. Okay. And the disc is in there, by the way. But there's more. And I'm saving one of the games for last because it's different than everything else, it seems like. We have... Oh, that too. Both Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Okay, is this for the PS3? I don't fucking know. It's Microsoft, so it's for the 360. And then you got Arkham City. Both games, I think, are in their cases, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. This one looks like someone took a fucking bite out of it. Like, look, it looks like someone actually took a fucking bite out of the god. That is hilarious. And some of the fucking artwork is missing from... That's hilarious. And it doesn't even snap. I don't think it does. I mean, one part of it does, but not both of it. But I'm keeping them. I'm keeping the case because I mean that's what I have right now to keep the games from whatever. So yeah, both Arkham Knight and not Arkham Knight, Arkham City. Is it? Yeah, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. So if oh, I'm not done yet. Am I? We got Battlefield 3, the limited edition for the PC. PC, not the PS3. Finally. Also, the 360! PC! Yeah, I don't know if that's going to become a meme or not. I fucking hope so. But I got Battlefield 3. I keep opening and closing the case because I just don't give a fuck. But yeah, it's in there. It's disc 2. Where's the first disc? Don't tell me. Oh, wait. Okay, disc 2. Oh! Instead of having a tab that you can just like flip it like a book, you put two games, disc 2 and disc 1, in the same thing. That's good enough for me, I guess. It's PC edition too. I believe I've already got Battlefield 3 on the PS3. I'm not real sure. I got like a different edition than whatever. Wait, what is in there? Blah blah blah. It's the code to actually activate. Wait, was this cheat code? Oh, it's DLC. Back to Karkand, I guess. Battlefield 3. There's that, and the last game. I think this game is probably gonna be fucking awesome. If I have if I had a PS3 that worked and I played discs, I think this would be a great game. Demon's Souls for the PS3. Now you might be wondering what's so good about it, or what do you think might be good about it? It's made by fucking Atlus. It's made by Atlus. The same people that brought you the Shin Megami Tensei series and the Persona series. which the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei are in a way kind of the same. They're tied to each other, basically, in terms of whatever. But it's in there, so if I ever get a functioning PS3 that can play game discs, there you go. And it looks to be quite good. Pretty good condition. But that's not all, folks. That's not all. In the words of the late Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. We have a power brick for the 360. I think it's a 360. This might be universal, but I think it's meant for the 360. So dust it off a little bit. This is the part. Okay, this is the part that plugs into the 360. You gotta have something that plugs into the fucking whatever. I hope I actually have that part, because for the main event, the finale, the goddamn thing you've been waiting for the entire fucking video. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't get over here. Well, fuck you too. A game console! Yes, someone threw away what looks to be a really good looking, a little dusty and dirty, but I could probably fix that up a little bit. That's a really good looking Xbox 360. Yes. Now, this isn't the first time someone threw out a 360. The 360 that I have on the floor right now, I found because our neighbors threw it away. I was like, oh, it's mine now, pretty much. And this comes together perfectly. The system, the games, the controller for the 360, and everything else for the 360. It comes together perfectly. Now, I really hope this thing actually works, but seeing as how these people donated it and stuff, it probably does work. But then again, I mean, some people around here could be, I know some people in Meigs County are fucking assholes, so they could donate something that doesn't work, be like, hey, whatever. And then, you know, they buy the system at the yard sale if it was going to be sold there, and then they take it home, plug it in, whatever, only to find out it's a red ring of death, and it not functional anymore. Or it's missing a part in, like, you take this thing apart and you can fucking around with it. But I really do hope that I have, you know, something for it. I really fucking do. Because, I have two 360s. One of which actually works pretty well. This tray is fucked up. One of which is not the proper model. I bought system only, basically. No cords, no connectors, no anything for it. And then now I found this. So I hope that this I can actually use. And I hope it works. Because if it works, you bet your fucking ass I am playing 360 all goddamn day. I have all these games for the 360 I want to try out. Plus, I've had some other games for several months, maybe even a year, that I've been wanting to try. I have Skyrim on the 360 that I want to fucking try and see if it works. And if that works, you're not really going to be seeing me much on PS3. DJ, you better fucking watch your ass. If this thing works and Skyrim works, you're not really going to be seeing me online much. Well, I probably will be online, but because I have two TVs, I can probably, you know, chat with you on PSN while I'm playing Skyrim. But holy fuck, I just don't understand why they throw this beauty away. I mean, they allow it to be dusty as fuck. It's more dusty, I think, than anything, but I can just clean it a little bit, I guess. I can undust it. And this looks different, because I think the fan, I believe, is right here. There's like weird thing over there. This is I hope this thing works. I really do. And I hope I have the right connectors for it too. And I also hope Skyrim works. I hope everything works. But if it does work, I'm playing 360 for a while. Because, I mean, I have all these games. And my PS3 doesn't play game discs anymore, so I can't really test out the PS3 games. which is a shame because I really want to test out Demon's Souls more than anything because it's made by fucking Atlas. But I have all these games on the 360 in their case and not in their case. Like I could just clean them and be like, okay, yeah, I'm testing them out. And maybe there's a game in here. Maybe, if I'm lucky, either Gears of War 2 or 3. Wait, what's the one that I don't have? It's like Gears of War something. Oh yeah, Gears of War 3. I hope this game is actually in here because, I mean, why not? I mean, I've already got Gears of War 2, apparently, so why not have a third one? So anyways, guys and gals, that's it for this video. I know it's a long video and I kind of ranted a little bit in, I guess, the middle in between showing things, but I just don't understand. Like, why are you throwing away such a good console? I know you're old. I know you people are in your fucking 60s, 70s, and 80s, and you don't know a damn thing about video games. But, just think about it. Do you have grandsons, granddaughters that play video games? You know, you may not want to sell it at the yard sale. You may just, like, bring it home to your family. Bring it to your families and be like, here you go, Fluttershy. I don't know. I mean, if I had a daughter, I'd call her Fluttershy. Why the fuck not? But it's like, here you go, Fluttershy, a PS3. And I know it's a 360, but some old people, they can't tell the fucking difference. I mean, I know some people, they're gonna call this thing a fucking Game Boy. Does this look like a Game Boy to you? No. But I know some people that call every game system a Game Boy. And I'm like, are you high? Do you need mental help? Because this isn't a Game Boy. A Game Boy is back in the 80s. Okay. But yeah, I mean, why would you throw this thing away? I mean, if this thing, you don't know if it's functional or not, it may work. You could sell it for however much. I mean, seeing as how it's a game console, you could sell it for like maybe 10 or 20. Most things I see at yard sales sell for like $1. So if you're selling video games for like $1 or maybe 25 cents or whatever, depending on whatever it is, you're trying to get rid of it, you can sell this thing for a little bit more than that. Because it's a game system. You know, and it's somewhat modern. It's not the PS4 or Xbox One or the Wii U, but this is pretty modern, actually. You know, it's old, yes, and somewhat outdated, but it's still relevant, I would say. People I know are still buying Xbox games and Xbox 360 games to play on this thing. Some people are buying Halo 1 and 2 for the original Xbox just so they can play it on here. And, you know, they buy all these other games. I mean, shit, I went to a place called AVH and even they had a fucking 360. So, I mean, the 360 is still relevant in a way. Don't throw away game systems, okay? I'm tired of going dumpster diving and finding game systems because you people are so fucking lazy and they just throw it away. I'm happy that you did because it's like, hey, it's my system now, motherfuckers. But I'm pissed off and tired that I see this constantly. There's a YouTuber known as the Speedy Diver, and shout out to you, man, by the way. And he goes to GameStop. He brings home tons of video games and video game merchandise, video game accessories, game consoles, you name it, he has it most likely. And I don't get it. The model may not work, but the majority of the time, the games work. The systems work. They may need a little bit of cleaning on the inside now, but they still work. Maybe a little dusty like this one, but they still work. So my question to all these people is why? Why don't you stop getting rid of your systems? If you're throwing them away anyway, donate them to charity. You know, donate them to like some children's hospitals. I'm pretty sure there's a place in North Carolina that I know. What was it called? I forgot, the Victory Junction gang or something like that, who helps sick kids and stuff. They would love something like this. A game system that they can play. You know, something that they can do. You know, to forget about the fact that they have a certain disease or condition or whatever. You know, something that will take their mind off that and let them have fun at the same time. Give it to them. Give it to St. Jude. Give it to something. Some organization dedicated to help kids. Because I'm sure they would love a system like this. I'm not going to donate because, hey, it's a fucking video game system. I'm greedy that way. But, I mean, if I were you, if I was a different person, if I wasn't greedy, I'd be like, yeah, you know, I would get rid of this system. If I wasn't a hardcore gamer, and I would donate games oftenly to wherever or sell them, I would donate some of these games to these places. Because, think about it, these sick kids need something, you know, to take their mind off of whatever. And also, they want to have fun while they're in the hospital or whatever. So, why not give them some video games to play? Or something like that. Why do you have to throw these things away? I mean, even if they didn't work, these things would still look great on my shelf. And I could probably take this thing apart and salvage the parts that look like they can be used that look like they can still work. And next time I find a 360, maybe fix this one that's down on the floor and all that stuff. But anyways, I digress. I'm done with this video. But now before doing my outro, that's it for this video, guys and gals. I'm sorry I kind of ranted a little bit there. If you like this video, give this video a like if it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people. I'm gonna move the 360. Say it down a little bit. I'm gonna test it out, actually. Make a video of me testing it out, maybe if it does work or not. Anyways, peace out, people. And Brohoof. Boom. Oh, 42 minutes. God damn, I rant a lot.